Hello and welcome to the next episode. Now we are in 43, episode 43, I think, right? Or was it already 44? Let me check. No, 43. 43 it is. And yeah, we are going to continue where we just left off, or like yesterday. And we are going to now start dislodging the aliens from diverse planets here. And I thought about what I ended up discussing in the last episode regarding our fleet structure. So we have 30 of these benefactor ships upcoming when we have the metals for it. I think half of them are only under construction. And we do have 32 laser classes. If we mix them up to 10 benefactors and 10 laser classes plus a flagship, that's more than enough. So we have 21 ships, more or less. And then we can have fun with this. The question now is there anything else in the asteroid belt that needs taking out quickly? I don't think there is. Oh, there's an alien fleet. Funny. Because the Ursula shipyard is what we just took out. So we really struck the aliens in their asteroid belt main base and wiped them from the floor. And if I look at the map here, I mean, there are some fleets sprinkled around and there may be somewhere a base which I'm not seeing right now. But therefore, I think we are going to fly to Jupiter next now. And so we are going to wait until the space dock is finished in our asteroid base here. Repair and then fly towards Callisto. And meanwhile we wait for more ships to come. And maybe we even send them to support the Jupiter fleet here. The only big question is there anything flying towards Earth? Yeah, here 18 ships, but that's arriving next year in June. We don't need to care about this. We are going to have reinforcement ships which are going to finish up. And everything else here is fine. They are really merging up and probably starting to protect their assets now. While we start dismantling them. So you can see here, they are flying backwards here. Even here. So they are now in retreat. Because the AI is realizing... temporary orbit. Because the AI is realizing that we have a fleet which is a challenge for them and can't do much about it. So they are going to be more defensive now. Okay, and with that we are going to move forward. I'm going to show some battles, especially if they are large and promise a good light show. But of course I'm not going to show every battle station that I take down from the aliens later on. Because, well, that would be a lot of time. And these are always the same, unless there is a fleet defending. That's things that I might show. And meanwhile, as we discussed already, the Earth objectives are done. Now we just need to get the bases done and clean up the alien stuff. And later on, fly our counselor towards the... how to say this, the final objective, for which we, for example, we could design a ship for this. So let's do this right now. We would design a gunship here. I like the name Data. That's good. Of course, we put the drive on it. Then radiators, the exotic one. The hydrogen trap here. And then it gets some kind of laser in front. And it gets the hybrid armor. Just take one frontal armor, that's all. Doesn't need to survive anything. And we want to fly in the late game from Earth shipyard. Because we need to grab a counselor to Pluto. Ah, my mistake. So, pick this one. Here we go. 13 weeks with 1500 KPS. And we could probably increase this by putting more drives on it. Like, if you were to put 6 on it, it would go up in cost significantly. But we also... now the KPS go down tremendously. That would be 11 weeks. Yeah, something like this we would be constructing here. We don't mind the costs here in the late game. Does it still go down? Oh yeah, it still goes down. So, actually... 6.75... Yeah, that sounds around the maximum. 100 propellant tanks. They would burn all the fuel, but it would be there in 6 weeks. Why can't we save it? Ah, because we don't have a roll. No? Are we forgetting something? Is that too much fuel? Or is that just the... Ah, the... Interesting that the roll doesn't allow it. Okay, but now it is. There we go. That's going to be our late game transport for our counselor. Yeah, so we are going to continue forward here. The Earth game is basically done, so we are just going to consolidate what we have here. And make sure that the factions that like us continue to like us. Which means we are going to keep Humanity First and the Academy and Exodus in tolerance here. And the others we accept as in war. I tried to bribe the Protectorate, but they are way too far away. And the other factions here, like the Resistance doesn't have anything, more or less. The Servants still have a little bit, but also are extremely weak. The Protectorate, of course, is relatively strong, but we can't bribe them, sadly. But it doesn't matter. And with that, yeah, let's continue forward here. Well, we did something funny. We have tamed an alien megafauna. So our forces have captured and turned an alien megafauna in the Lahore Islamabad region. It will now obey some of our commands. It will not attack friendly region as long as one of our regular armies remains in the same region with it. So we can only... Is it this one? Domesticated megafauna. 1% life. Funny. I'm not sure. What can we do with it now? Ah, let's see. But we do have now a Xenor. Funny. It's our Xenor now. It's one of the initiative projects that you can do. That's quite cool. And now we proceed forward. By the way, our Jupiter fleet is flying, or the Dark fleet is flying to Jupiter now. So, and the Marines are still repairing, and then they're going to fly behind this. But we are on our way. Well, here we are. Our new Jupiter fleet. We never had one before, right? We never had one. Let's not talk about it. Has arrived at Callisto. We got some promotion for supply officers here. And with that, I think we are going to start with a station here. So we're going to manage this one, and we are going to call this one the Jupiter base here. So, Jupiter station. Save. And of course, we're not going to upgrade to a platform core until it's done. Because as we continue the cooldown here, which is unfortunate. And then of course we need the space dock here. There we go. And afterwards we can go into shipyards and so on. And I also, what I'm constructing currently is a new ship which has not a platform, but as a module for a surface base. Because we would need to wait for the construction module to finish to make surface bases. So I'm sending one ship from Mars soon to Jupiter to make a surface base with these kind of surface base modules. And now we can... I think we... Are we going to wait or are we going to... Whoa! Oh, that's a fleet. That's 60 ships. What? That's 60 ships. That's 20k. Whoa, that's a lot of stuff. Maybe we want to get reinforcements. Wow. That was unexpected. Okay, so let's see, what do we have here? We do have 1, 2, 3 Titans here at Earth. I think we can use them relatively safely. Therefore, we could send these to Jupiter as well. Now I'm worried if we do this 5 weeks. 11th of January. Come on, let's do it. We do have this stuff. And mass defense, do you have some ships which shouldn't be in here? Nope, that's all correct. And then we take the Dark Fleet here. Another 25 ships. We're going to send that to Jupiter as well. And then we pick the fight with the aliens. Oh no, that's a Dark Fleet. The last fleet here. Here we go. It's only 5 ships, 6 ships. But still, something. Callisto. Jupiter Station. 6.5 weeks. Let's do this. Did we send you to... Oh, we sent them to Low Callisto, but not to the station. Okay, but fine. Yeah, I think I'm going to wait until that space dock is finished and the reinforcements have arrived. Funny. That's a lot of ships. 60. That's really a lot. But we are going to fight this. Okay, here we are. 20th of January, our 2 fleets have arrived and we have merged up our fleet into the Dark Fleet. We could repair it though. It took some damage somewhere. I'm not sure where. Ooh, longevity. Oldest human. So let's repair it quickly. We're not going to refuel it because of the fact that that would cost us 8,000 water. Let's first fight. If we lose a Titan or 2, then we don't need to refuel those. So just research conserving stuff here. And you go back to Mexico.
We'll make things safe.
And Lewis, we are going to hunting plants again. Confirm. There we are. Dark Fleet is repaired. And yeah, that's all we got. So now we are going to go for this fleet here. 64 ships by now. Oh, okay, that's going to be interesting. So let's go there. We are going to take this head on. Ooh, I should have set the... Wait a second, I need to reduce my limits here. Alright, how can my computer take it? 34 versus 60, that's a lot of ships. Gameplay. Yeah, no, let's reduce this to 60. Because else it will get way too laggy. So we're going to engage this. Although this leads to us not using all the ships we have here, so that what maybe was pointless to use these as to pull these reinforcements over. Because now it's 60, so in total it's 98 and 98, yeah, so we only have like 25 or 22. Anyway, should be fine though. I think we can take this. From the comet values, we are pretty similar. We do high wall. Probably doesn't matter. So, so many alien ships. We only have 14 and they have 24. I know that's a reinforcements. Okay, but still that means that we have 21. And yeah, I'm not even sure how to do this. So the benefactor classes here. Oh, that's a problem. We only got 2 of our benefactors in. It's all laser ships here. That's a problem. I mean, maybe we can do it anyway. But then in this case, we really have to manage these 2 to shoot at this dreadnought. Yeah, it has mech cannons. There will be a lot of mech shots here. Maybe we should have gone with the full size of fleets. Actually, let's just automate this. They immediately die. These 2 titans are going to die, most likely. Did one of my titans just crash with them? 2? Did they really just collide? I'm not sure if I want to accept this result, because losing titans here was a bad idea. The light shows here. I mean, these are just super capital ship that we have built. Okay, they want to surrender. Let's accept it. Let's see what our losses are. If we have losses. Yeah, we lost 1. A laser. Okay, that's fine. And we got decent amount of loot. Some officers died. Most of them got promoted. Perfect. In this case now, we are going back to the space dock now. Oh, we have to refuel first. Oh, that takes quite some time. Oh, here we go. And now we fly to... Where are you? Jupiter station here. 21 hours, but we are not going to repair. Because we might want to split the ships needing repair. Depending on... Yeah, 269 days. Yeah, we can't do this. So we need a shipyard for this first. And the question now is, which one are the super heavily damaged ones? Probably this guy and this guy. Let's see. The rest? 149 days. Yeah, no. I'm not going to do this. Refuel 11k. We are going to do this, sir. And we have to wait for the first shipyard to finish for massive repairs.
Offering support.
Wait a second. We should also repair the other 2 here. At least refuel them. Yep.
Reaching out.
Chase your worthless gold if you must. Meanwhile, we will save the world.
Continue to bribe the commander first here.
Offering counsel.
There will be a battle in February at Earth. There's a little bit of stuff coming towards Earth. Nothing too fancy. Our Marines already arrived. Taking that back. So we could already start. Oh yeah, let's take out mining bases here. We can do this already. So we're going to start HEPs here. We are going to fight on Earth. And then we are going to wait for the orbiter to finish to get some shipyards going. To be finally able to repair our fleet properly. But we might already want to fight nonetheless against these nations which are around Callisto at least. But we took out a huge chunk of their fleet now. What? Where did these come from? 24 escorts. Where are all these ships coming from? Okay, so we're probably gonna fight the escorts here. Yeah, no problem. Okay, let's speed forward. Well, we have taken out most of the fleet around Callisto. Now we are going for the stations here, even though our fleet is damaged. So some of these, like this Titan here, are having problems because their battery is damaged. We are still going to do it here. And we can repair when everything is prepared, but we are not going to wait until our shipyards are done. Not even the orbital is done so far. But yeah, so we are going to micro this, of course. Where are these ships? Are they in front? They are in front. So we just shoot a bit of everything on them. And the battle stations are these ones here. So we just send some waves of stuff here. As usual, this goes very fast. Of course, they have a bit of... Oh, that apparently didn't work as I wanted to. Maybe it was too early. There we go. The plasma shots do not hurt enough here right now. Not against this armor that we have. Here we are. Fleet station down. And like this we are going to disband all of the alien presence here. At Callisto first, and afterwards, when we have a shipyard, the other moons of Jupiter. Okay, the fleet that we are fighting here, I have a personal beef with. They sneaked into Callisto while my fleet was refueling and destroyed our surface base that we were constructing. So I really took that personal. And we are going to take them out here as in our revenge. Bye-bye. Oh. My alarm was going off. That shouldn't have happened. But well, yeah, we took out this guy here now, these fleets. I think that's all on Callisto actually. So they are even in the Jupiter system. Because they moved stuff over from Ganymede and the other moons. Oh, there's still something left here. No, it's our fleets. Yeah, that's all the fleets. They moved everything they had in the Jupiter system over to stop us from doing stuff here. We're going back to Jupiter Station, of course, here. And going to refuel there, of course. But we're not going to repair, as usual. And now we can actually consider if we maybe want to even take out the other battle stations here in around Jupiter. Our marine fleet, however, is on a repair trip. We couldn't prevent this. It will take until April, so 50 days. Because its combat power was reduced so much that we really needed a repair. But we took out 4 bases on Callisto, if I recall correctly. 2 are left. And then it's just Ganymede, which has 2. And Europa, which has 2 as well. But we could consider to actually now take out the other station as well, because all the fleets are gone. So I do think that I'm going to still leave a little bit of ships here in our Jupiter station. But now we actually have to use our colonizer again. Ah, the orbital core is done on Jupiter station. That's good. Oh, it's a mission phase. Come on.
Standing by.
You will just hunt Lance.
Taking it to them.
So, Callisto base, Callisto. Jupiter station here. So now we are just going to make a shipyard here, 90 days. Then we can repair our fleet here. Something like this. Oh, we still need more energy. Okay. Then 90 days we have a proper shipyard here. Okay, commence the mission phase. There we are. And now we can make a new base here again. There we go. We're going to manage it. And of course we are going to immediately make a settlement hub and afterwards a ring core, and then we can build the tier 3 station. Meanwhile, our guy here goes back up to the Jupiter station and repairs there. So refuel and repair. Takes a while, but fine. Yep, and that's... you merge up with the other ships. Yeah, so that's it more or less here. For Jupiter already. Of course, the episode is not over yet, but we are going to continue here and dislodge the rest on Jupiter now. And this is really what we need to do. Fleet power, I think the alien fleet power went down significant. No, it didn't. It's just still 90. We were at 90,000 before. We are still at 90,000 despite that we took out like 20,000 fleet power in total by now. That's interesting. Ooh, 22 ships in Titan. 19 at Titania. 20 on low aerial. I think that's also... Pluto has 30. There are 24 on a temporary orbit. Yeah, this fleet is bombarding me. And I think they are dying. On Luna. Let's see what is left of our Luna base there, because I don't know. Ah, still there. So they are dying to our battle stations here while trying to bombard it. Funny. Yeah, we are going to continue. So if something interesting happens on Jupiter, I'm going to show it. Well, it's worth noting that the Pine Island Glacier is collapsing. So this one is pretty much the doorway to the Western Antarctic ice sheet collapse. And there's no other way. Yeah, 20 centimeters of sea level rise is a lot.
Offering counsel.
For countries like the Netherlands, for example, that's really a lot. And so we are now at plus 60% sea level rise already. And we are 2.1 Celsius climate change. Quite a lot. We don't do any environmental stuff in this campaign at all. Quite funny, but yeah. Meanwhile, we are now going to take out the other stations on Jupiter. And after that, we are going to wrap up the episode here. Well, to wrap this episode up, we took out the last fleet, which was flying towards Earth with an assault carrier. With most of our legacy fleet here on Earth. And now, of course, we are going to repair, and then we are going to send the Titans over to the Jupiter front, even though the Jupiter front is over. So it's just... Wait a second. We can't save that one? This guy is a problem. Okay, we need to group it up with these Titans here. So you guys can just go home. And the others need to share fuel first, because it's a different kind of fuel. That's probably, it's a problem here. Yeah, now it
Offering
works.
assistance.
And then we can also go to the spaceport here. And then we're going to send them over there when the repairs are done.
Offering counsel.
And... Ah yeah, repair and refuel. Repair. And resupply. There we are. Now, regards to Jupiter, the Dark Fleet already is repaired. And we are waiting for the Marines. They should finish up, yeah, in a few days. So let's speed forward to this. And then we can take out the last base, which is in the Jupiter system. And then the Jupiter stuff is done. And we can decide in the next episode what we want to actually do next. I mean, I already roughly know what we want to do. But still... wrong buttons here. Come, there you are. The Marines are done. And we take out the last one here on Callisto. I already cleansed the other planets, or moons rather. So let's speed forward the 5 days to see the alien-free Jupiter system. Okay. Everything is prepared again at Earth. And come on. 12th of July. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Here we are. Wait a second, that's another one? Oh, that's another one. Okay, we take this one out as well. I didn't see this one. Thought there was only one left. So we take out this one as well. 17th of July. Declining for age is taking its toll. What? Florus, what's happening? Declining. Augmentation costs 100% more XP? What? Okay.
The LZ is secure.
That's not cool. But I still need the achievement that someone dies from old age. There's still another one. No, no. Also a fleet left. Let's see. So you guys can go back here. No, there's nothing left here. Okay, okay, now it's gone. So the UI didn't update. Okay, Jupiter is free of aliens. And on the next episode, we are going to decide where we want to go next. Spoiler alert, we are going to go to Anchis here, because that's another fleet rallying point and shipyard. But we are going to probably split up our fleets. One going to Saturn directly and one going here, to speed up the ongoing campaign here. But yeah, really nice. And the aliens are panicking. They're really doomstacking whatever they have, but it's not going to save them. And we are going to continue making ships. Actually, we can queue up some more again. But yeah, we're going to do this. So see you in the next episode and leave a like.